Coming to you live, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle, and it turns out Ed Sheeran is actually a pretty good guitar player and a decent overall musician. And I'm gonna prove it to you. Why am I making this video? Well, because so often I hear producers say things like, you don't really need to be a good musician these days. The people who make it, you know, they don't have any talent. They just were in the right place at the right time. They just got a little lucky. And while all of that could be true in some cases, the truth is that one of the biggest stars of all time, Ed Sheeran, is massive proof that while yes, you can possibly make it with little or no talent, you're much better off having some. Now, before I continue, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel. That way I can keep making this content for you. Okay, so I'm gonna launch right in. I'm gonna give you those 7 songs. I'm gonna use my trusty guitar here, and I'm gonna show you some of the things that Ed Sheeran is capable of and some of the ways that he proves he is a more than capable musician. The first song I'm gonna show you that is proof that Ed Sheeran knows what he's doing on guitar is a song called Bloodstream. It's off of his X album, the green one. And now, he uses a capo here. He plays an E flat minor, but I'm going to change the key a little bit just so my video doesn't get taken down or anything like that from YouTube. Here's how it's played. It uses just the 3 fingers, but it's done very quickly, and it's even got a little bit of a palm mute going on, which makes it even a little more challenging. His would be here. But we're going to take it up a whole step just to keep it from being copyrighted. So we got this. This pattern, very fast. All right, and then it switches over to this on the next few chords. The challenge there is really that right-hand part, okay? To keep that steady while singing in front of a big audience, that's a big deal. And so definitely he shows with Bloodstream that he knows what he's doing. Okay, song proof number 2 is going to be a song he plays called Don't. It's off that same album, the X album, the green one. What I want to show you here is actually a little bass trick he does. Now, he shows all this stuff live. He does a lot of acoustic performance. And what he does in one of his live videos on this song is he does this little pattern where he's got both fingers working on the same string, and he's adding a little bit of percussion into it while he plays the bass line. It sounds something like this. It sounds and looks simple enough, right? It's only 1 note at a time. It's basic. But what he's not doing is this. Right? That would be basic stuff. What he's doing is he's adding that little bit of groove into it, a little bit of percussive element with his fingers, and he's plucking even while he's not playing any notes. So you got... Right, he's even got that open A string. Now, the song is an A flat. He flat tunes the guitar probably for it. But when he plays it live, he just does an A. So you got that little vibe going in there, all with just his fingers. It's pretty cool. Okay, song number 3 that we're going to go with is a song called Tenerife Sea. He tunes his guitar a little differently here. I'm not going to tune it any differently just to save a little bit of time. Very pretty, it's very nice. Beginner guitar players are not going to be able to play that, right? So that's intermediate level at best, and it's very smooth, very consistent. If this video inspires you to take your own guitar playing or piano playing or whatever instrument you play, take it to the next level, because maybe you're trying to make it in the music industry, then you're going to want to download my free practice guide. It's in the link to the description of this video. These are some of the tips that I use as a musician to make sure that I'm not always wondering what I should practice next, how I can keep getting better. Make sure you download that. Song number 4 that we're going to go with today to show that Ed Sheeran knows what he's doing is a song called Touch and Go. Now, once again, I believe he puts his capo on the 3rd fret here. We'll leave it on the 2nd just to keep it from being copyrighted. Something like this. So we've got that quick slide, we've got some pull-ups going, it's kind of got like a Sweet Home Alabama type of vibe. And it's just quick, it's just smooth. Song number 5 is a song called Eraser. It's got a cool little high riff, and it also uses some harmony in it. Okay, it sounds a little bit something like this. So that one's quick, that one's fun, and it's got that little bass hit, and then it's got the riffs, and he does it live. You can see him on his tour videos doing that song. So it's pretty solid. It's got that rap that goes with it. Very impressive. Proof number 6 that we're gonna go with is a song called Two Step. It's off the newest album, the red one. Can't remember which mathematical symbol he uses for it. It's a lot like Bloodstream. It's got some really fast picking, but it's got some high inverted chords up here, which are really fun to play and very fast. I'll play the beginning of it, and then I'll play the end of it just in case for copyright stuff. But it goes a little bit like something like this. And then it ends like this. So it's got some fast picking, a lot of movement up and down the neck. Really solid stuff, really clean with that right hand. Okay, the last song is definitely not one of the hardest on the list, but it's smooth and it's one of his newer songs. It's one of his biggest, so I thought I'd include it on the list. It's his song Bad Habits. The acoustic version, the one he does in the cavern. I actually do a full tutorial of it. If you want to check out that on my channel, you can follow. I'll put the link in the description if you want to learn how to play it, the full thing. But it goes essentially something like this. It's got some minor 7 chords. It's got a major 7 chord in it. He's very comfortable going up and down the neck, something that beginner guitar players are not comfortable doing. Even intermediates usually find themselves hanging out down here, but he moves all over the place and he's very smooth with it. So it goes a little something like this. So very nice, very smooth finger picking. He's very confident. He's got good technique. Hopefully using those 7 songs, I've proved to you that Ed Sheeran knows what he's doing when he's got a guitar in his hands. If this inspired you to take your playing to the next level, don't forget to download that free guide I put in the description to help you practice better, to make sure you're not getting stuck. Thanks everyone, and I will see you next time.